Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, that's well spotted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe running with intent. Horace! That is simply breathtaking!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So, a breakthrough already. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Hazard. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vitinha. Out of play for a throw. He has found the way through. We expected better, and so did he. Hazard. And he's in on... It's Dembele! Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to attack, Pete.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand does really well there, he is strong. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is Ibrahimovic! That's very neat. And the finish! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. Lam. Chance! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Roberto Carlos, Mbappe, and the shot! Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Stood up well to him there. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Quick announcement, it is now
well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So we're off again. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Ferdinand. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nesta. And now the breakaway. Seedorf going forward. Hernes looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's nice. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Ibrahimovic. Might be to... Great chance! It's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And that's another good win of the ball. Ibrahimovic being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine...
Chance! Oh, crossbar! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21,
so we have movement on both
Mbappe.
benches.
Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number 14, Hernes. Number 22, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number 17, Del Piero. Number 10, Bale. Number 18, Gullit.
Arsenal
Number
are
42,
clearly enjoying a very
Toure.
good spell. The flow of
Substitutions
momentum
taking
is
place.
bang in their favour.
Now it's Pele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Gullit. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. Not the most accurate pass. Decent chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Del Piero plays it short. And here's Del Piero. And Del Piero! And that has flown over.
Del Piero most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure. Now it's Gullit. Gullit! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Schneider. Now it's Nedved. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's gone backward here. Shot a goal! Well, the ball's run loose here. Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Roberto Carlos getting forward. Half an hour gone in the second half. Del Piero, real chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Very nicely done. And it's Yaya Toure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yaya Toure.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's quick to return it. Lahm has the space to ski. Oh, good effort! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. He'll try from distance. Oh, terrific save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, some astute defending there. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved.
Added minutes has been
Last
indicated.
chance, perhaps. Caught offside that time. 4 added minutes on the board. Bale looking to play him in. And this is... And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Just a quick
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Vitinha makes a move down the right.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined. Hazard gets on his bike and on the move. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! Played into the box. Chance, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hoeneß clears it away. That's a good ball out wide. So it's going to be another corner. Lazio have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Driving forward. Vieira. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's gone backward here. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf.
Arsenal always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Such good technique.
His chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's really put himself on the line here. Lazio have their third corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi with the short one. Stood up well to him there. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. Nesta. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, he's not getting his way this time. It's run loose here. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. And there's the shot! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He has found a way through, and he's in on goal. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Messi having a look.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Nesta, always a very imposing presence at the back. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Vitinha.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Roberto Carlos. Aims beyond the defence. Bergomi. And it's Messi. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Arsenal have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So off we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's running away. Real chance! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Lazio restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Dembele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. That's good defending, very good defending.
Really well played. He read that perfectly. We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number
That pass isn't the
20,
best.
Ibrahimovic. Number 14, Hannes.
Rummenigge.
Number
He's
22,
having a hit!
Seydorf.
He's done very well to get to that.
Number
I think he's
9,
done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 18, Gullit. Number 15, Schneider. Number 13, Frenkie de Jong. Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away. Ball is over the line. And it's De Jong. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Back towards the middle. Nice sequence of passes, this. Tries a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lahm. And it's Nedved. Nedved, rapid and full of intent. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's straight offside. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. De Jong. That's Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Gullit. Lahm. That's an excellent interception. De Jong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos. Schneider. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Gullit. And this is Eto'o.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Araujo. And here's Eto'o. And it's Sneijder. Sneijder going face-to-face with his great rival. And Gullit! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Gullit has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's their second corner of the game. Sneijder plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele running with the ball. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rummenigge. De Jong. Oh, that's superb.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking for the run. Oh, good take and a good air.
He's having a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Sneijder really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Arsenal look like they've...
He's had a shot! Sneijder! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw!
And this is getting better and better. He just absolutely speared that. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Sneijder claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Seedorf. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Vieira tries to play it through. And it's Lahm. Nice control. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hoeneß with the short one. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in.
Hoeneß!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Hoeneß is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf. Lahm.
Arsenal always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Oh, good take in a good area. That's good play. Here's Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. He is through here.
And the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they could break here. Seedorf with a definite foul there. Seedorf. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Hazard receives it in a good position here. He has found... It's Hazard! It's hit the upright. Ferdinand. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Nesta. And it's Pepe. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's in on goal. Chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit. Now it's Hazard. And it's Lahm. He's got away. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Araujo. Hernes. Now, can they get him away?
And a chance!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vieira. Now Hernes. And here's Mbappe.
Added time.
Vieira. And it's Marcelo. Marcelo venturing down the left. Gullit receives it in a wide position. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. The second period is on the way.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's found a way through. Oh, good effort. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Corner number 2 then.
A header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way. Mbappe. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. A lot hinges on this one. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And now he has 2. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ibrahimovic. And here's the chance to counter. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Seedorf makes the interception. Vieira. And the counter is on. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hazard with the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pepe gets across to intercept that. And it's Lahm. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, that looks a decent ball. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Mbappe. Number 20,
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he cuts out the supply.
Seedorf.
Vieira.
Coming on the field, number
Looking to
9,
pass their way up the pitch.
Eto'o. Number 18,
Vieira.
Pullet. Number
Yaya
4,
Toure.
Hazard. Number 42, Toure.
And here's Hazard.
Substitution.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Lahm. That is good strength.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pullet, and he's managed to get free, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball comes in. Can he spark a counter here? He's had it taken off him. Lahm. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Lahm looking to play him in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Hullet. And it's Yaya Toure. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, great leap! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Toure powering forward here. I think we're just about done here. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Schneider driving forwards.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect that?
Added minute has been indicated.
Lahm, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly on. Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Bullet. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Vieira. And we're done. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please be reminded that
Well,
drinking
from
is only
behind,
allowed
Jim,
in
that
the
is
area
some
shown
win,
in
isn't it?
the map.
This
Thank
has
you very
been a
much for your
very
cooperation.
composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a